Iraqi Airways is an absolute national embarrassment. They have literally nothing. No headphones, no pillows, no menus, no hot towel, nothing. They don't even have crew. A lunchbox, an economy class meal in business class. It doesn't worth anything if your crew sucks. So much money out of your customer's pocket. You gotta give something back. Today we are flying the new 787 Dreamliner of Iraqi Airways, and while I had great hope and expectations, it turned out to be an absolute disaster. It hurts to see that an airline with this much of potential and one of the most modern fleets on earth can't produce a decent flight experience and fail on every possible level. So please join me today on a trip from Malaysia to Baghdad and see how we can save the national airline of Iraq. Guys, a beautiful good morning. I do look a little rough this morning. That's mainly due to the fact that my flight to Kuala Lumpur was diverted to Singapore due to bad weather. So I'm on minimum rest, but regardless of all this, I have an absolute treat for you guys. Flying Iraqi Airways brand new 787 Dreamliner to Baghdad. So let's go and check in. So guys, all checked in for the Iraqi Airways first class experience. The check-in experience was quite hilarious. You have the first class check-in line, you have the economy class check-in line, and then you have the friends, Habibi and family line to the right and the left of the official lines, where they just skip the queue because the station manager seems to know everyone here. So a lot of Habibi business, like my friend, come check in here, to the annoyance of a lot of other passengers, but 99% of the passengers are from Iraq, so I think they're quite used to it. But there she was, one of two brand new 787-9 Dreamliners of Iraqi Airways. A beautiful bird, and I couldn't wait to finally fly it. We then boarded the plane, and the second you get on board, you realize how little the crew cares or engages with its passengers to create a great first impression. Instead, they're busy with themselves. That kinda set the tone for the rest of the flight. Hi, how are you? It's right there. How are you? Very good. So guys, and here we are. Welcome aboard the Dreamliner of Iraqi Airways. It's a beautiful hard product, reversed herringbone configuration, so the seat is like world class. Something most of people probably wouldn't expect from Iraqi Airways. They still have the idea that Iraq is a dangerous place, it's a poor place, it's a place in crisis, which isn't 100% true. I've been there a few times. Going back now, I always really love it there. I think it's safe. And it's actually a country that is really wealthy and that's doing pretty well, which you see when you visit the country. Plenty of crew here, but this is also a thing that you notice quite often when you go to Iraq. They don't like to work. So there's a bunch of crew in the forward galley. There's like 4 or 5 crew in the galley between business class and economy, and all just stand there. They drink coffee, they chat. They feel offended. So if you go there and you would ask them something, they would feel offended. As you can see, I'm in the business class cabin right here, but there is not a single cabin crew member looking after the customers, trying to engage. You know, you have such a beautiful plane, such an amazing product, but it doesn't worth anything if your crew sucks. Having the job because the dad is the CEO or in a higher position, so and you think, oh, it's cool, I get to travel, I get 3 days in KL, I'm gonna have a great time. So this is my first impression. Hard product, amazing, but yeah, the soft product, absolute letdown. It's very disappointing to see, actually. So today I feel like being extra harsh and critical because this flight was really expensive, like $2,000, right? Massive price tag with massive expectations. Beautiful plane, and you would think they have it all sorted out, you know. For that price tag, you would expect a tray with beautiful juices, apple juice, orange juice, mango juice, watermelon juice, you name it, right? And all you get is a bottle of water that they literally just drop here in front of you without any love, without any dedication or passion. And you should see the crew when they walk through the cabin, all of them, arms crossed like this. They literally hate their jobs. They haven't signed a contract with Iraqi Airways because they want to serve customers, or like customer service is their passion, dealing with people. No, they're all here for the layovers. That's all it is. And as I said, they call their uncles or their daddies, which work in high positions, and that's how they got their jobs. I'm sure none of them got their jobs based on skills and passion. And you know why this hurts so much? Because this country spends so much tax money on purchasing brand new Airbus 220s, 737 MAX, and Dreamliners. They're one of the most modern fleets in the world, you know. And it's their turn, like, to shine and show the world, look how progressive we are. Iraq is going forward, especially after the very difficult years the nation has. And then you hire absolutely incapable people to present your airline, to carry that Iraqi flag around the world. That hurts me, and I have nothing to do with Iraq. I have amazing friends there. It's always nice to visit, but I just see the chance that they have in such a beautiful aircraft, and then they fuck it up completely. I then buckled up and got ready for our 8-hour journey to Baghdad, and things got even worse. So let me talk you through it. Hi guys, do you see this beautiful hotel? Nah, me neither. Because guess what? It's also not included. Hey, guess what guys? A $2,000 ticket includes a $1 economy class blanket. How amazing is that? Awesome. And you know guys, what's even better? Not only a $1 economy class blanket, but no pillow at all. But guys, you know what I also learned over all those years reviewing airlines? You should never do so on an empty stomach. So let's have a look at the menu, what they're gonna serve for breakfast on this flight. Oh, wait, they don't have menus. Let's just watch one of those 5 movies that they offer as part of their in-flight entertainment. Oh wait, I can't because they don't have headphones. But hey guys, how about we look at the amenity kit that Iraqi Airways gave out before takeoff. Oh, I forgot. There is no amenity kit. You know what guys? They even have in-flight Wi-Fi connectivity. And guess what? It's not working. That's amazing. I know this was all fun and comedy, but actually I feel like crying because they have literally nothing. No headphones, no pillows, no menus, no hot towels, no pre-departure beverages, nothing. They don't even have crew. I mean, I haven't seen them in a while. Can I say something? Iraqi Airways is an absolute national embarrassment. Let's put the comedy aside for just a few minutes. I know it's a massive joke and I can't stop laughing either, but on a serious note, it's also like quite shocking to see that the crew never carried out any safety checks before takeoff. They didn't check on the seat belts. Also, these compartments here, they need to be lowered for takeoff according to the regulator because they're a bit of an obstacle getting out of your seat. So I don't know what they do or what the crew is here for. I still haven't figured it out. Thank you. Guys, I can't believe my luck. A lunchbox and an economy class meal in business class and a cold croissant. Incredible. I can't believe it. This is wow. It's just getting better. Iraqi Airways is the gift, keeps on giving. Amazing. And the best about it all is that there's no choice. You either take the omelette or nothing. Oh my god, look at this. This is so cool. And of course, plastic cutlery in business class. It couldn't have been any different. I think I really have to investigate where all the crew is hiding and what they are doing. Because it makes no sense. They must be somewhere. How is the food? I mean, ignoring the fact that it's an economy class meal, there's no proper plating, it
that there's a lunchbox, that you had no choice. I mean, apart from all this, I think it was pretty okay. Quite a comedy show. But what I'm gonna do now is, I still want a coffee, but if I want to try my luck and wait for a cabin crew member to appear in the cabin, so I could ask her for a coffee. Until then, the flight will be over. We will be at that gate already in Baghdad. So I'm gonna go to the galley, ask for a coffee, and at the same time, I'll be trying to investigate and see what they're up to. Makes no sense. They must be doing something. Probably the second I walk into the galley, they will be like, "Oh my god, no! A passenger! Hide!" Yo, guess what? They're all sitting there, drinking coffee, having a good time with their lives. Instead of like looking after the cabin, don't really seem like a hard-working bunch, to be honest. Personally, giving bad reviews is never fun. That's the least fun part of my job. You know, you're excited before you go on board because you know, oh, it's a unique airline, it's something else. It turns out to be like a real shit show because you see all that potential that they have, but they don't do anything with it, you know, and that's really, really sad. Doing this like for 7 years now, when you give a bad review is that a lot of things change within the airline because always somebody sees it who works at the airline, and it does ring some alarm bells, and sometimes you'd be surprised what task force they have put together and changes they have introduced solely because of my videos. I get a lot of behind the scenes, you know, there's also a lot of CEOs that email me and they say, "Hey Josh, because of you I don't have to fly anymore because I can see what the competition is up to." Chief cabin crew members that say, "Hey, your feedback or what you suggested has helped us a lot in me implementing those changes." It's cool. It's really cool to hear. It's hand-on. It's like an audit. It's unannounced, and yeah, this is a good thing with bad reviews. And bad reviews keep Sam Chui employed as well, because every time I give an airline a negative review, miraculously he shows up a couple of days later or weeks. Whether it was with Shayan Air, Vistara, Qatar Airways, or I can name a few more. It keeps Sam employed, so it's also important, right? We don't want Sam to run out of work, so there you go. He's always getting that call. "Oh, Josh gave us a bad review. Sam, come and fix this." So expect the Iraqi Airways review by Sam Chui very soon. Funny, no? Very entertaining. I'm in a good mood today, no? Actually, get some sleep because I was flying Biman, Bangladesh. Supposed to fly to Cahill, was diverted to Singapore, was then there on the ground for like 4 hours inside the plane, flying back. Totally messed with my sleeping rhythm, so I'm pretty knackered. I still have a lot planned in Iraq as well, so this video is not going to be solely a flight review, but also going to take you to Baghdad, take you to Kurdistan, be flying Fly Erbil, and yeah, lots happening, so stay tuned. It's going to be a really good video. Guys, a beautiful good morning. I finally have something positive to say. I slept like a baby for a solid 5 hours. I really needed that. I went to the galley, and that's when the shit show continues. Ask for coffee, and they really give you that feeling as, why are you bothering me? Why are you asking for stuff, you know? And then they come here, they serve the coffee, they see that the water bottle is empty. Like in any service culture, you'd be like following up, "Hey, do you need anything else? Do you want another water? Is there anything else we can do?" Yeah, absolute joke. So frustrating, you know. And then on an 8-hour flight in business class, You'd think there would be a snack service or perhaps even a lunch service. Anything. There's nothing. So guys, and here we are. Welcome from the loo. A loo with a view, and I think this is the most exciting part about this flight, that you can see the engine while having a poop. That is pretty awesome, but then you would expect for a business class lavatory that there would be at least some amenities. Nah, all you get is an empty bottle of water. How exciting is this? Other than this, yeah, it's not the cleanest either. I'm not surprised because the crew's not doing anything. Why would they look after the loo as well? Yeah, but the cool thing here is get a little bidet. So I think this is the cool feature, a really cool feature to have on a Dreamliner. But other than that, just as disappointing as everything else. Anyways, let's head back. We have 80 more minutes to go. Tomorrow we'll be flying the Airbus 220 of Iraqi Airways to Kurdistan, Erbil. That's going to be very exciting. It's going to be part of this video as well. Ooh, another Iraqi Airways review. Woo! So this is probably also a great example of their work attitude. Do you think anyone bothers to come and collect any rubbish? No, it's been all sitting here for the past 7 hours. Nobody ever comes into the cabin. None. I haven't seen anyone since breakfast. It's astonishing, like, honestly, to see that, how lazy they are. What do they get paid for? I really wonder. Probably the best job you can have in all of Iraq. Work as a cabin crew for Iraqi Airways, because you don't have to do shit. And you get to travel the world. How amazing is that? Untaxed money as well. Untaxed money. Why not? So guys, we just started our descent into what once used to be the most dangerous city in the world, Baghdad. And let me summarize the flight. It was one of the most disappointing flights in all those years doing flight reviews. Given the massive price tag, there was no pillow, no amenity, no hot towel, no headphones, pretty much no service. Small economy class meal served in a lunchbox. There was no lunch, only breakfast. They didn't have any soft drinks, water. There was no pre-departure beverage, no hot towel, no refreshment, no nothing, just no safety checks. And the list goes on and on and on. I really hope that Iraqi Airways, if somebody sees this video, that they take this and try bring a change, train the crew accordingly, up in their game. You know, if you take so much money out of your customer's pocket, you gotta give something back. The hard product is amazing, right? The soft product doesn't exist. And this is something the airline really needs to work on. Apart from this, the internet wasn't working. It was probably one of the worst flights. Comparing it to the 200 other airlines I've flown, this is really, really, really bad. You're right at the bottom. That is right among some of the worst airlines in the world. This is where I would rank Iraqi Airways. Unfortunately, when I fly Air Peace and I see what a shit show it was, I don't have hope because they live in denial. There's not much potential. They're just shit, right? But when I look at the Iraqi Airways and I see the tremendous potential that they have, it hurts in my F-geek soul. They're not doing anything about it. I really hope that they can turn around 180 degrees, perhaps become the flag carrier, the amazing flag carrier that they could be. Let's point the camera outwards and let's enjoy the beautiful views. Landing at Baghdad International Airport, and there's usually, like, when you land in Baghdad and you taxi, there are usually quite some jams of airplanes, old airplanes, very interesting airlines that you haven't seen before. So let's keep our eyes out for some aviation jams. We
then landed in Baghdad, and it was literally the hardest landing I've ever experienced. It was that hard that even the overhead compartment above me opened. We taxied to the gate, and as a European citizen, you can get a visa on arrival. You hand over your passport at the counter, fill out a form, and approximately half an hour later, you're issued a visa for a duration of 30 days. It enables you to visit all of the country, including the autonomous region of Kurdistan in the north. Once you got your visa sorted, and you make your way to the arrival hall to get yourself a taxi to the city center. Iraqis are quite helpful and they're easy to deal with, so don't be shy and ask for a good deal. Now taking a taxi to the city center to my hotel. $40. Shayan, my brother from another mother. How are you?
Fine.
You good?
See you, yeah.
You good?
So, did you have breakfast?
I had breakfast. Are you ready to go to the airport?
No.
No?
Yeah.
No? You scared of flying?
No, we're not
No?
flying.
What do you mean we're not flying?
We're driving, man.
Driving where?
Mosul.
Mosul?
Yeah.
In the car?
Yeah.
Is that even safe?
Yeah. 50-50.
What, like 50% we die, 50% we live?
Yeah.
And like seriously.
People.
So this is the surprise you were telling me? So we're taking a road trip.
Yeah. Don't you like it? You're gonna see the country until we get to Mosul.
Mosul? Is that a good idea?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty safe, man.
Are we gonna survive? Alright, so road trip it is?
Yeah, it is, man.
Sorry guys, promised you a 220 Iraqi Airways review, but I think after my recent flight it's probably more comfortable and safer
Yeah.
and better.
I'm a good driver.
Rowan says otherwise. Rowan says you're a terrible driver.
Oh, it says a lot of things.
Alright, then let me put my seatbelt on. How long does it take?
It is approximately 5 hours to Mosul, but we have stops on the way.
On the way?
Yeah.
No, but honestly, like, is there still ISIS in Mosul?
No.
No? You good? Is it safe?
Yeah, man.
I'm fine. I'm good. I survived Kabul. I've survived many other war zones. Why not this one? So we're now entering the green zone. And I feel like we have to talk about Baghdad, and we have to make clear it's actually a safe place, it's a modern place, it's a vibrant place. Things are happening here.
Yeah.
Construction work everywhere. We went to an amazing mall last night. They had a Dubai fountain kind of show there. Women are beautiful here. People having a good time. Everyone is driving fancy cars. It's a safe place.
It is a safe place. It's been 2 years that so many things are changing. Construction.
Because especially when I was like sharing stories on like Instagram, everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're going to Baghdad? Be safe. Is it safe? It's a war zone." In fact, it's just like as any other capital in the world. Look, Shayan, airport left, jihad right. Where are we going? We're going for jihad?
We're going for jihad. We're gonna go to heaven.
So we're nearing our first stop.
Samara.
Samara.
In Arabic they call it Samara.
Samara.
It means those who see it will be delighted.
They will be delighted.
Yeah.
Let's see if we're gonna be
It's a
delighted.
Syrian
Near Tikrit.
near
And what is Tikrit known for?
birthplace of Saddam.
Saddam. That's Tikrit. But 2 hours in, 5 checkpoints, we're still alive. We're still alive. Still doing good. Very hot. Don't come to Iraq in July. That would be my only advice.
July and August as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's boiling. Boiling hot. So we've been pulled out at another checkpoint, but it's always kind of the same. They're not really used to seeing a white guy traveling
on the roads through Mosul. It's not really a tourist destination, so what they usually do is they check your passport and they have a bit of a small talk, and then they ask me whether I know Toni Kroos, the German footballer, and then I say yes, and they are happy, they laugh, and they let us go. And so generally they're really friendly. They're just doing their work. But yeah, there's a checkpoint, I'd say every 20 kilometers. It's always the same procedure. But they're really happy, very delighted. What's the deal?
This is your passport.
That's my bag.
I'm gonna stop here to change.
Oh, you have to change or I have to change?
No, he said he's a foreigner, it's okay, but you have to change.
That's very nice. I like the hospitality here in Iraq. Very kind to let me wear shorts.
I said even he has shorts. We both have to change. He said no, he's okay. You have to change. He's Iraqi.
Almania. Germany. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Muhammad.
Mohammed?
Yes.
And you support Germany, right?
German حلو ولا مو حلو؟
Germany, very nice.
Very, very nice. There you go. That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Don't go.
No, up. No, up. No. Just a photo. Yeah. We're not going up. No up. Thank you. Shukran. Thank you.
بس picture يعني surface.
Yeah. Shahan, Shahan.
You can call me Mohammed.
Mohammed. Okay, that's probably easier. We made it. We're in. Tell me quickly about the place.
This is the spiral minaret. It is built in 9th century by Mutawakkil. He was the 37th Caliphate of Abbasid Caliphate. ISIS was about 10 kilometers here. This is the beginning of the Sunni triangle in Iraq. It continues on to Mosul.
Shukran. See ya. Thank you. All right, next stop?
Next stop, Mosul.
Mosul. Is it true that petrol is free in Iraq?
No.
You have so much oil here. It should be for free.
We drink it on dinner.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's less than 50 cents. But it's paradise.
You're so smart, you know that?
I am. All right, a little pit stop. We're halfway through. And this caught my attention, a fake Snickers bar called Peanut Bar.
Look at it, see if it's expired. Seriously.
I don't care. Chocolate can't expire. And if I get sick, I get sick. All right, we're gonna do a food review now. The peanut fake bar. It looks like a sad Snickers. And I'm gonna try it now. Do you want water? It's okay, but it's yeah, I don't know, man.
It's not good?
Let's say I had better Snickers before. It's alright. Getting better. The more you chew on it, the better it gets.
This was all occupied by ISIS.
That was all ISIS, no?
Yeah.
You wouldn't even be allowed to have M&Ms. Imagine the horror these people must have gone through. Here we are. We made it to Mosul. You are from Erbil, which is just an hour away from Mosul. How did you feel back then when Mosul fell? Did you feel like Erbil could be next?
Yeah, people were afraid because one night I remember they said that ISIS has reached Erbil because they were very close to Erbil. 1 hour. Everybody was panicking. Everybody was running out from the city, afraid.
Didn't you give out Kalashnikovs?
Yeah.
So Grandpa came, game out Kalashnikovs, said like, boys, let's go.
Let's go. We defended. they took Yazidis, they killed all those people, and they took all the women, the girls, raped them. You know, they did it was such a barbaric thing to do, and we were afraid of what's gonna happen to us if they come to Erbil, you know. But yeah, people were afraid because what would happen to our sisters, mothers, if they had come in.
So we're now entering the heart of Mosul, the old town,
the old town of Mosul,
where the most fierce fighting was taking place. Right? It was airstrikes, and you can see it. There's absolute destruction, and you have those signs here as well. So if you see anything suspicious, any explosives,
they would leave traps wherever they left. For example,
booby traps everywhere.
Yeah. What ISIS used to do, they used to put traps in Quran in the middle of the book, and put it on the ground. So when the Peshmerga or other armies
pick it up and
and it will blow up. Yeah.
Guys, look at the destruction here. Insane. You can only imagine what fighting took place here, right?
It's written safe in Arabic, Amin. This is because when they entered the Iraqi army and they searched house by house, room by room to clear ISIS, and where it's written safe, it's safe. There is no trap as well.
It's probably a good 50 degrees here in the sun. It's like scorching hot. It's like insane. Whew.
So hot, man.
The heat here is insane. You know, when I was young, growing up in the West, we were the good guys, without a question.
Yeah.
And everybody else who was fighting us
Or the bad guy.
were the bad guys, right? So it was very easy. You didn't have an emotional conflict, right?
Yeah.
But as with the media, as more that gets reported, fake news, all these kind of information that you consume, you end up being very confused, you know? I feel like this is a long forgotten battle.
Yeah.
And people have moved on, and it's forgotten. Nobody cares. We have moved on to new conflicts. You know, the attention is elsewhere.
But I'm optimistic, Josh.
Of course.
I'm optimistic. I think a bright future is waiting for Iraq and this country.
That's of course. That's what we all want, no?
Yeah, yeah.
That we all want happiness. We all
What
want
can-
to have a great life. We want people to come here, see it themselves. Ever since Iraq has opened to tourism, everyone's coming here. All those YouTubers, all the tours. There has been no incidents. Nobody was killed. Nobody was kidnapped, and it has changed the image of Iraq,
of course,
so massively.
Yeah.
And I think this is very, very important. Or was one of the greatest decisions in the recent history of the country to let people in and welcome the world, and let people see how amazing it actually is, and how much fun you guys are. All right, let's head back to the car because otherwise we die. The heat here is no joke. And you're the local.
Yeah,
and you're almost dying.
I was about to
and I'm like still okay. My little Peshmerga. What did you do? We gave them a 20 euro tip, and they're so happy. See you guys. Not coming to work tomorrow. not working the entire next week. He's taking a week off. Nice guys.
Well, we were lucky, man.
Yeah, we were
very
lucky.
lucky.
That is this. So he's running around showing everyone the 20
Really?
Yeah. He was a cool guy. Nice guy.
he was.
All right, can we now reach Erbil without any incidents, please? But this is because you're an awful driver. But Rowan warned me already. He said you're an awful driver. And there you go, flat tire. Flat tire.
If this video is published,
Four near-death moments as well on this ride. Oh goodness.
no, if this video is published,
Yeah.
it means you were alive.
Yeah,
So
just.
Yes.
Just.
So I was good. So I was good.
Just. Salam alaikum. Passport?
Yeah, passport.
Where is my passport? This guy didn't look very happy, It's the last checkpoint, and over there is Kurdistan. So we're going to be entering the autonomous region of Kurdistan. Fun fact, it was the only place that you could enter for many years in Iraq without a visa. So you could come in from Turkey, for example, and just enter and visit Erbil. But you weren't allowed to enter the rest of Iraq. Before 2021, it was actually very difficult to get a visa for Iraq and to enter individually. But yeah, now it's very easy. You fly in, get your visa on arrival. Good?
Yeah.
I'm excited. My first time to Kurdistan.
Yeah, it's the first
And I
time.
flew over Erbil thousands of times because it's very easy to recognize. It looks like a spider web. I think a lot of frequent flyers know what Erbil looks from above. And here we are, entering Kurdistan.
That's the flag.
That's the flag.
I need coming to German.
Yeah, no problem.
أنا في ألمانيا بدأت استدسنا هولير دفري دروا.
So here we are. We made it to Kurdistan. How do you say welcome to Kurdistan in Kurdish?
Kurdish.
Kurdish.
بخير بي.
Akhair Bey. Akhair Bey.
بخير بي.
Bakhair Bey.
Yeah.
Bakhair Bey. Bakhair Bey Shayan.
بخير بي Josh.
Salam alaikum.
عليكم السلام.
What do you think of your national carrier, Fly Erbil? Give it from 1 to 10. Is it better than Iraqi Airways? That's a big question as well.
Well, first of all, I have been on Iraqi Airways. I haven't been on.
You have not been on your national carrier?
Yes, I haven't. But so I can't say any word
But
because
do
I
they
will
say
be
good
biased.
things? Do they say good things about Fly Erbil?
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Not good, not bad.
Not good, not bad. Okay.
50-50.
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah,
But I will find out.
That's
I'm
why
the
you're
judge.
here. That's why
this is
you're
my
here.
profession.
Yeah.
I judge airlines for a living. And there we go. Before I review Fly Erbil, the de facto national airline of Kurdistan next week, I just wanted to quickly summarize my experience in Iraqi Airways. And as I said, there's huge potential. The location Baghdad is a great spot. You are within reach of 80% of the world population just in 6 hours, so you can be an amazing hub between Asia and Europe and the rest of the world, potentially Africa. With the renewal of the fleet, there's so many opportunities, and I want to see this airline grow and like take and get everything out of their potential that they have. So my suggestion is for Iraqi Airways, you really have to invest into your service department, into your crew training, and what you want to deliver and what you want to stand for. And I think this is extremely important. You need the expertise in that field to create it into an amazing experience, and then people will start to love Iraqi Airways. You know, the fact that there was literally nothing on my flight speaks testament of whoever is in charge of that department has absolutely failed. And if you get really somebody who has all the skills, who has the experience, and you can create this and hire people based on their passion, based on their skills, then you could create something really astonishing, something really amazing. And how much fun is it to like carry that Iraqi flag around the world and show people the second they step on board what a fantastic country it is, you know? And it is such a missed opportunity if you don't deliver on this, you know? You have to find people who are passionate about customer service, people who are passionate about their job, and then create a concept. Why don't you have pre-departure drinks? Why don't you have a menu? Why don't you have more than one meal in business class? I mean, how embarrassing is this? Any other airline, most of the airlines have 3 or 4 choices in economy class, and you give out a lunchbox in business class on a flight where you charge $2,400 for. I would be so embarrassed asking for so much money and not deliver anything. And those things are very easy to fix, you know, just by some good training. So I don't understand why you're not doing this. You know, why don't you want to be proud of what you have and take not just planes to the next level, but also the service experience and train your crew and
like turn this into a reality, that would be, it is such an easy thing to do, you know. You just need to want it, you know. I know a lot of people in the management of Iraqi Airways very conservative. They might not believe in this, they lack training, but even the people who give the training can be trained. And I think this is something very important to take away from here. So put together a task force, you know, if people are passionate about it, create a concept and then deliver it, turn it into a reality, and you will see that the image of your airline will change dramatically. One great example is Saudi. You know, not very far from you guys. They used to be very average, and they invested in all this, and they created an amazing service concept. And I remember flying Saudi 7 years ago, and now what it's like to fly Saudi in 2024 and what they have created. And the image has changed to become one of the most improved airlines in the world. So no, why don't you call those guys from Saudi, you know, and tell them, hey, this is what we need, this is what we want to create, can you help us, can you point us into the right direction? It's not that hard, and I'd love to see this. This is my feedback, and I think this would make a massive difference. So get to work, do it, and change it, and everybody would be very happy to see that. So this is my feedback, and my next flight is on Fly Erbil, and if you want to see whether they are better or just as bad, subscribe right now. It was a very interesting flight, so I don't want you to miss out on this. Other than that, if you want to have some extra perks, make sure you check out my Patreon. The link is in the description box below, where you can get my Cahill couriering, be part of my WhatsApp group, have early access to my videos, your name in the credits, and many more perks that are really cool. At the same time, you keep supporting my work, means the world to me. Guys, this is it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of Iraqi Airways, and perhaps what ideas you have to take them to the next level. I'm sure they would appreciate this. Guys, wherever you're off to, have a safe trip.